Hello, friends, and welcome to the Bits of Tips video podcast. Today, the topic of discussion is the Streamdeck XL on steroids. I'm your host, Bill Torelli, and I'm about to talk about how I've developed a workflow using the Streamdeck XL, which in my view is a device that is on steroids based on the workflow that I actually have set up for my video podcast. But before I get into that, I'd like to talk a little bit about the company that makes the Streamdeck XL. And if you're not already familiar with this company, you may be familiar with other video podcasts that you've seen on YouTube with respect to live streaming. A lot of the live streaming community utilizes many of the products that are provided and manufactured by Elgato. And this is Elgato's website. And as you can see at the very top of the website, they have quite a few different products that they sell, mostly that cater to the live streaming community, from capture cards to cameras to teleprompters to a number of other products that really integrate well into live streaming, the live streaming capabilities of people that produce video podcasts on YouTube and other venues. And today we're going to talk about the Streamdeck, and specifically we're going to talk about the Streamdeck XL, which is the product that I basically have. I'm going to bring it up in my lab. And as you can see, it looks like a big keyboard. In fact, really that's what it is. All it is really the ability to control different applications by sending hotkey commands based on the current active application that you have running. And so as you can see in this particular case, most of the keys have different icons that are on them that signify some type of action that is going to be sent to an application to do a specific task. Typically, the Streamdeck, and really most of the Streamdeck line of products, connect via USB to either a Windows or a Mac computer. In my case, it's Mac OS, and I'm running the latest release of Sequoia 15 beta. So this particular device connects into one of my Thunderbolt ports on the back of my Mac Studio. And as you can see, typically it sits in a position very close to where you can reach it by hand and really instruct it to do certain actions as maybe you're starting to go through and present, and maybe you're doing a live stream, or maybe you're doing a PowerPoint presentation. All the keys on this particular Streamdeck will provide specific functions based on the current application that is running. So in my case, I have the Streamdeck XL, and I really have a unique setup, which I'm going to try to explain in a minute here. I will bring up my oh, hang on here just a second. I will bring up my Streamdeck, and we will take you through how this thing is set up. So as you can see, the way that I have this Streamdeck set up is really in two different layers. The first layer is really the layer that integrates with the Streamdeck software. And as you can see, this is the home page, which displays a number of applications that I run on Mac OS. As you can see here, that this is the home page. This is my home page on the Streamdeck, and it actually has 4 different pages that list all the applications that I use. Maybe not on a daily basis, but I do use them. So as you can see here, there are arrow keys, navigation keys, that allow me to page through or scroll through the pages of all the applications that I use, depending on what I'm doing that day. So as you can see here, if I tap on the forward navigation key, you can see all the applications right now on this page that I use. And then the next page is another set of applications. And then the final page is my final set of applications that I use. Again, like I said, I don't use these on a regular basis, but I do use them. So I would say to you that these are probably the applications that I use to most, based on all the applications that are on my Mac OS. Now you might notice that at the very top here, there are 2 keys that signify different layers. The first key, which is this key that denotes the application companion, which is running on my Mac OS. If you press this key, it takes you to another menu that is specific to controlling an A10 Mini Extreme ISO that runs, as part of my workflow. And then on this screen, you will see keys that talk about program control, preview control, style selection control. If any of you are familiar with an A10 Mini Extreme or the A10 technology from Blackmagic, all of these keys are basically selections that allow you to control the A10 Mini Extreme ISO in my case. So if I go to program control, you will see here a page that allows me to control all of the cameras, to switch to the different cameras in my workflow. If I go back to the main page, there's a selection for preview control. There's a selection for style, selecting different styles. And it goes on. I'm not going to go through all these keys, but essentially what this page does is it actually sends control commands based on what you want to do, like in terms of program control. Sending commands to the A10 Mini Extreme ISO to maybe switch cameras immediately, or do a program preview switch, which would be in the preview control, and other further selections that allow you to actually customize and control the A10 Mini ISO in my case. If I go back one layer then to the main page of the Streamdeck XL, you'll see another icon here, which is a heart. And what this is it is a selection for all of my favorite applications that I use on a daily basis. So what's interesting here is I actually have 2 different pages here of applications that are on my favorites list. And if you press one of the keys, let's just say the websites key, this will take you to a page that allows me to connect, typically through Safari, to various websites. So these are some of my favorite websites that I go to, and it really is a way of allowing me to enable a shortcut to go to a specific web page, view that web page, and then come back. When I'm done, I can come back to my favorites menu, and then, or not my favorite menu, but my favorites menu, and then select another application. Now, the underlying commands underneath these keys are nothing more than the ability to fire up the application and then to send hotkeys to that application to do various types of things within the application. So if I back up to the main page again, you'll see that there are other selections here. For example, here's a selection for Finder. There's another selection for 1Password, another selection for, say, my calculator application, the basic calculator that comes with the Mac OS operating system, and so forth and so on. So you can see that these are all applications that I can actually fire up and use at the touch of a button. Now, what's interesting about this setup is that each key that's pressed for a specific application mirrors the different drop-down menus for that particular application. So as you can see, for Keyboard Maestro, which I use as part of my workflow, it's tied pretty closely into the integration with Streamdeck, in that I can mirror all the different drop-down hotkeys from various menus in Keyboard Maestro to do specific actions. So if you look below the Streamdeck menu here, you'll see a page that represents the Keyboard Maestro application. And as you can see, this particular group, or this particular program is in a group, Keyboard Maestro, and then here are all the macros that I have set up to execute different hotkeys when Keyboard Maestro is active. And as you'll notice, you can see that they're numbered. So 0 would be the base menu, and 0, the very first one, is the macro that actually activates Keyboard Maestro. And then as you go down the list, you can see all the different macros or commands, and these are nothing more than hotkeys that are sent to Keyboard Maestro to do a specific action. So, for example, if I wanted to know a little bit more about Keyboard Maestro, if I click the menu key, I could then click the About Keyboard Maestro to get information about, that application. Going back to the Streamdeck, and excuse me, I'll get there. Let's see here. Sorry. Going back to the Streamdeck, and then Keyboard Maestro, which is I'm showing underneath here, you can see that that this particular grouping for Keyboard Maestro has all the different hotkey commands that you can run that are specific to Keyboard Maestro. So if you picture this specific keyboard layout, each of these tiles relates to a specific drop-down menu. And as you might know, that all the different applications that run on a Mac have a very similar type of drop-down selection menu at the very top. So in this case, you can see that for Keyboard Maestro, here's the drop-down menu for Keyboard Maestro. Here are the file drop-down hotkeys. Here are the edit drop-down keys, the view drop-down keys, actions, windows, and help. And each of these different drop-down menus has a corresponding entry, a macro entry in Keyboard Maestro, so that when I actually hit a tile key, I can actually execute a specific command. So with that said, what I have done is I've actually set up my Streamdeck XL to mirror the same type of setup that I've just demonstrated for Keyboard Maestro for all the different applications that I use on a daily basis. And also, like I said, I do integrate Companion as well, because I have an 810 Mini Extreme ISO that currently is not operational, unfortunately, because of the fact that I upgraded to Sequoia a few days ago, and apparently the current software release of Companion 3.3.1 has a problem right now, and I'm not able to use the interface. But working on that, we want to try to get that fixed within the next couple of days. So with that said, that's pretty much the Streamdeck XL in terms of how I have it set up. And I guess you would say it's kind of a Streamdeck or a Streamdeck XL on steroids, because I'm integrating the native Streamdeck XL capabilities with Companion, and also integrating it with Keyboard Maestro in order to set up different macros that are coordinated with specific application programs that run on my Mac. So that's pretty much the information I want to give you on how I have the Streamdeck set up. And at this point, I'd like to tell you all that setting that Streamdeck up in the way that I set it up took me a long time, and it's not really completed. There are a lot of programs that you saw on the various pages of the Streamdeck XL as I scrolled through them. And then also you saw the favorites page. And I probably have set up maybe about 5 to 6 different programs right now in that that are coordinated and integrated with Keyboard Maestro. So I have a few more to do, and that's going to take me some time to do. But it's a very organized approach, because when you select the program from a specific tile on the Streamdeck XL, and that program comes up, then you have the ability to control that program by simply touching a tile, from like minimizing the program to maximizing it, and all the other various commands that are executed via hotkeys that are sent to the application program by the Streamdeck. Very happy to help anybody that might be interested in how I have this set up. And as I said, I'm working on getting the Companion piece or layer of this solution I've set up working again. But obviously it's not working now because of the fact of my recent upgrade to Sequoia. But that's pretty much it, and I'd like to entertain any questions that any of you might have, after you view this video. And certainly, if you'd like to send a question or a comment, in the comment section for this particular video, I'd be happy to answer any of the questions you might have in the way that I set this up. It really is a really cool way of being able to control various applications on your Mac and specifically the ones that you use on a most often on a daily basis. I find it that when you're doing a live stream, trying to hit a program, a set of control keys that perform a specific function for an application is difficult. But if you have a key on your Stream Deck that can perform that function with one press, that makes live streaming a lot easier, and it allows you to get through the live stream a lot quicker and more efficiently. So that's pretty much it. Thank you for watching today, and if you have a chance, please like and subscribe to my channel, and have a great day.
Try and get grit, but it don't make sense, cause you can lose life on this fast route. Yeah, turn thoughts to a cash cow. I might flip that to the glass house. I don't need the accolades, I'm in love with the chase. I just wanna eat, save a spot at the table. Beast with the slap, pin myself on the map. You long with the wind, but we knowing that it's capped. 5-hour flights, couple nights at the flat. To be real, couldn't see me making moves while I'm at. I'm still on the grind, limit time when I chat. I'm burning down sage, keep the demons away. When I write it, give a piece of myself to the page. I don't do it for the praise, love, that's just how I'm made.
Truth in the glass in the mirror.
Yeah.
Do it at me, old man, tryna pass in the fear. You're the first one to talk, but the last one to hear. Eyes blurry, but I couldn't see that, and he cleared down. Start to feel like I'm on one. Settle in, I'll be here for the long run. I'm a slave for the cash, got snakes in the grass, no brakes on the ad, but it's all fun. We done seen it all, heard it all. Heard enough, give me space before I murder y'all. 10 bad here, I'ma curb them all. 12 missed calls, and I still made a curtain call. Here to light it up, lighten up. Hear him talking, they ain't right enough, tighten up. Everything that I came for, I left with. I don't bang sets, I just bang on the set list. Going past supper when I came for the breakfast. Put me in your prayers, I might put you on the guest list. Young, tell me reckless. Gold in my soul, got the same on my necklace.
Light it up, light it up.
That's all, folks. Thanks for watching, and please don't forget to like and subscribe.